Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and happy Sunday. If you couldn't tell by the title and thumbnail, we are back with another Zara haul, but this one in particular, this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I will leave it in one of the cards that pops up on the screen. But yeah, so this is part 2. So in part 1, we did this section of the rail, and for today, part 2, we are doing this section just here. I'm going to leave the intro there. Don't forget to subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Follow me on my other social media. Everything is linked in the description, as well as the links to today's items I'm going to be sharing with you. Everything is listed in chronological order on how I am showing you. And yeah, without further ado, let's leave the intro there and let's get on with part 2. For the first outfit that I'm going to show you, I'm going to merge two different items together because it makes up the outfit. But we are only talking about the top half, so the jumper and the coat. The jeans aren't from Zara, so let's just not focus on them. So for the jumper, this one is called the Basic Plain Knit Sweater. It retails for $25.99. It is in the colour chocolate and I got an extra large. And then for the coat that I am pairing with this outfit, it is called the Oversized Check Coat. It retails for $69.99. It's in the colour multicoloured and I picked this one up in a large. Okay, so this is the first item, and I am aware that in the clip just before this, I did say I was also pairing it with a coat, and I am, but I wanted to show you what the jumper or sweater looks like first before putting a coat on, and then you wouldn't be able to see it. But yeah, so this is basically what it looks like. It is this gorgeous chocolate colour. It is so soft, it is so warm, but it is also super thin, which if you're anything like me and you get hot very easily, but you still want to keep warm, if that makes any sense whatsoever. This sweater is honestly perfect. I will definitely be purchasing other colours in this because it is the coziest jumper ever. And I keep saying jumper, but it is actually classed as a sweater, so don't mind me. But yeah, it is such a basic and it is the perfect layering piece. But if you did just want to wear it with a pair of jeans like I have, you can definitely get away with it because it also has slight detailing on the cuff. You do have the gold popper detailing just on the side, but I will say they are faux. They don't actually work. It's just in the detailing, and I do love as well that they've also included a slight split on the cuffs as well. It's just something extra in the details, especially for it being such a plain jumper. But anyway, let me put on the coat and we can really get into this outfit. Now, one thing I will say is I definitely underestimated how oversized this coat would be. If you guys know me or you've been on my channel for a while now, you will definitely know that I love anything oversized. I am someone who doesn't necessarily like skin tight clothes or fitted clothes as such. I like there to have a lot of loose fabric involved, but more specifically in coats. I don't tend to wear coats done up. I like to leave them undone. But with this one, definitely shouldn't have gone a size bigger like I would normally anyway. So if you are interested in this coat, 100% size down. Because it is already an oversized coat, I kind of disregarded that information and just thought, okay, I'm still going to go a size bigger. And as much as I love it being oversized, having it undone, I feel like this swamps me just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean a lot. But when the coat is done up, I feel like it's the perfect fit. So I don't really know, because the fit of what it looks like now is what I would want it to look like also when it's undone. But I don't really have that option because this is a very nice fit, but when it's undone, it swamps me. So I have a feeling this one's going to have to go back, and I am going to have to get a size smaller. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're interested in this coat. It does come up very oversized. Since I have just shown you a coat, I thought, you know what, let's stick to showing coats first. Now I have still got the same jeans and the same jumper on from the previous clip, but we are focusing now on this coat. So this one is called the Oversized Wool Coat ZW Collection. It retails for £189. I got it in chocolate, and I also got this coat in a large. Now, this is a coat that I can get behind immediately. Utterly obsessed. It reminds me of COS, but on a budget. So if you are looking for a style that COS would typically produce, this is the perfect dupe for it. But it really doesn't give Zara, in my opinion. It's giving more high-end high street or lower luxury. and I'm here for it. I definitely think chocolate brown is going to make its comeback again this autumn and winter, just like it has done for so many years. And I think if you really want to get a staple coat that also includes, I want to say that trend, but it's not really a trend, but you know what I mean. If you want it to include that, this coat is going to be absolutely perfect. It does also have a split at the back, and yeah, I love this. The only issue is having such a high neck is if you wear makeup like I do, you just have to be careful that you don't get makeup on the collar, because you probably will. But yeah, this is the next one. Again, for this next one, I'm going to be merging them together because they are a co-ord, so they are a matching set. And I do already own this, but in the cream version. So I know I absolutely love this, and this colour is utter perfection for this time of year and also around festive season. But anyway, for the first part of the outfit, it is called the Soft Midi Skirt. It retails for $22.99. It is in the colour Brandy, and I got a size large. And for the matching top, it is called the Soft Knot Top. It retails for $19.99. Again, in the same colour Brandy, and I also picked the top up in a large. And then this is the next item. Like I said, I am merging the two together because it is a co-ord, and I am so obsessed. I'm gonna say it, I know it gets repetitive, but yeah, I absolutely love this co-ord. I do already own this in the cream version, so I knew that I was gonna love it, and it has definitely not disappointed. And I really hope the colour is picking up on camera, but this colour, like I said, is the perfect autumnal festive season colour. I feel like that's all I've said is colour obsessed. Yeah, and I have just paired it with a pair of burgundy heels. They're not from Zara, so we're not going to talk about them. But yeah, this set is absolutely beautiful. It is so comfortable. The knot detailing, you can tie it exactly how you want. It does already come somewhat attached, so that's what it would look like anyway. So you would just have to tie it up, and that is literally what I'm going to try and do now without this camera falling off. But yeah, and then I just kind of like zhuzh and like ruche it up so it gives a bit more of that tied detailing draping across my tummy. It's also super lightweight, and it's perfect for the festive season. I know it is only October, but we are getting closer and closer to Christmas, and if you are one to dress up, or you've got events or parties or work dues, I think this is the perfect choice just for that. You can jazz it up with different accessories, you can pop a bit of glitter here and there, or you can keep it plain and simple like I have. Obviously, this isn't as dolled up as I would personally make it anyway, but you can see what it looks like more on the simple side, and I love it. There's no zips or buttons or anything to get in. It's super elasticated. I absolutely love this set. Moving on to the next item, and we are focusing on the top. The trousers are not from Zara, so we are not going to be talking about them. It is all based around this gorgeous top. And this one is called the Asymmetric Wool Top with Belt. It retails for $35.99. It's in the colour light grey, and I got a size large. And this is what the top looks like on. I have just paired it again with a pair of trousers that, again, are not from Zara, so we are just going to completely ignore them and focus on the top. We are also going to completely ignore the fact that this has, for some reason, got a massive crease after I ironed it, and the fact that the belt is still attached with tags, because I don't know how I feel about this top, but I still wanted to show you. So yeah, the tags and everything are still on because I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. So we're just going to have to use our imagination that the tag is not here and that the belt buckle should be at the front. But anyway, I do really like this top. There is just something about it that I just don't know. I don't know if it suits me or not. I'm not typically one to have off the shoulder style of top. So I don't know. There's just something about this top that I love, but I also don't love. I love the colour and I love the material. I love that it's a thick and thin rib. You might be thinking, what on earth do you mean? But there is a thick rib seam, but there are also mini thin ribs in between, if that makes any sense. I don't like the belt. Belts that come with the trousers or tops on Zara, do me a favour, just throw them away and use your own. They are so flimsy and shocking. Yeah, I just wouldn't ever wear this belt. I would just wear a simple belt that I've got. You can then also mix and match the metals. So, but yeah, there's just something about this top that I like, and there's something that I don't. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. And that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and also enjoyed part 2 of this Zara haul. Like I said, I am so glad that I split this into 2 parts, because honestly, I feel like I would have been sat here for so long filming this, and honestly I don't even want to think about how long the full video would have been. So yeah, very glad I split it into 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I will leave it somewhere on the cards on the screen, so make sure you go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, that is the end of this ginormous Zara haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description, so if you do want to check out the items or just their website in general, everything is listed in chronological order down there. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media if you do want to see more content from myself. But yeah, once again, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today's video. Let me know any other brands you would like me to try down in the comments, and I will see you next Sunday with another video. Bye guys.